All right, so real quick, I'm here with my boy Lane,
What's up, y'all?
all the way from Texas, came out to New York for a trip, sponsored by Amazon
Yeah.
FBA. So, yeah, real quick, we're just going to talk a little bit about Amazon, how Lane got started. Actually, one of my students in the mentorship,
Yeah.
and he crushed it super quick. I want to say you learned everything in like 1 or 2 months. You've been
Yeah.
working with me for 4 months, and like a lot of the work like you got to put in yourself. I just give you the blueprint.
100%.
But yeah, so like how long did it take you to like actually start making money with Amazon?
Yeah, so I replaced my whole 9 to 5 job with Zach's help within a month. Like, to be honest, the first month was like the hardest because it's like trying to stay on track, trying to keep sourcing is like it's a big learning curve, to be honest. But the cool thing about joining Zach's mentorship is like there would be days where I really didn't feel like sourcing that much, so I kind of fell down a little bit, and he would text me and be like, "Yo, what's up? Like, how are we doing? Like, what's the move? Like, what did you get sourced?" So that was like the biggest help, and like just also being able to ask questions. But yeah, bro, like from the day that I got the mentorship, from like the day that I paid for the mentorship, within a month, I was already making money. And then within, I would say like 2.5 weeks from that point, I was able to replace my whole job. Like, I'm out here with Zach in New York City on a Monday. Like, I live in Austin, bro. Like, I literally flew out here, got here yesterday, and like this shit is possible, man. Like from working a 9 to 5 2 months ago to like being in New York on a Monday with Zach, with like it's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, it's like I try and tell everyone, like anyone can start Amazon FBA. Like I'm a college dropout. Like do you like in my opinion, you don't really need any other skills than like hustling and like sticking with Amazon because it works. Like a lot of people don't know, but like 60-70% of the sellers that are on Amazon are people like us, literally just selling stuff out of like our house, out of our apartment. A lot of like the merchandise that people order literally come from small sellers like us. So like you don't need a big warehouse. You could transition to a prep center like when you're ready. But like you could definitely start small. Like I personally started with like a few $1,000 my Amazon
Hmm.
business. And like what would you say is like a good amount of money for someone to like start with? Like
Yeah, so I dropped when I got Zach's mentorship the first week. I dropped $500 in the inventory, and like it grew to where it is now. You know, the biggest thing is like also hit him up for like credit because it's huge once you get that boost from credit. You got so much more capital, and now like the only problem is that I don't have enough capital to buy more shit. Like I just want to make more profit, but yeah, bro, like you say, you don't need any special. I'm a college dropout too. I was going to art school, bro, and I left because like this shit is so much more. It's like such a better path, like so much more freeing, and like you can free more of your time to like make more money in that little amount of time. But yeah, you don't need any special like degree or anything. You know, like I've got a high school diploma and that's fucking it. Like you don't even need that. You don't need to be like a certain age or like anything, bro. Like this is really doable for anyone, especially if you have a mentor like Zach that can keep you on track and you can ask questions like any time of the day. He doesn't fucking sleep, bro. He'll answer you whenever.
no, it is facts. It is facts. And like that's what I try and tell everyone when they start. It's like, "Oh, I can't find product. I can't find product." But for everyone it comes to a point where it's like you can't it's hard to source product and then it comes to a point where it's like you find too much stuff to buy that you don't have enough money and then money becomes the problem and you're
Yeah.
trying to like raise capital from family members or outside. But like yeah, like it's this like I've just seen it for everybody. It's the same like problems in the beginning and then it just becomes like the same problems as me now. It's just like I don't have enough capital to buy all the inventory that I want.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Amazon is it's not saturated.
Nope.
It's only getting bigger. Like it's literally the biggest e-commerce platform out there, and like it's only getting bigger. Like something like 70% of the people that start Amazon hit 100K in sales. So like if you stick with it,
It's crazy.
you will make money, no question. And like, what would you say is like the hardest part about Amazon? Like the mental, or just like the sourcing, or like what do you think is the hardest part about like Amazon?
Yeah, I would say staying consistent when learning how to source because like sourcing is the biggest money maker when it comes to Amazon FBA. Like if you don't source, you don't make any money. And learning how to like look at Keepa charts and learning how to like get on SellerAmp and compare prices and everything. It's difficult. It's tough, especially like I'm not a numbers guy. I'm not good at math, bro, like at all. And even someone that sucks at math like me can still do it. But yeah, the sourcing is the biggest learning curve, and that's why like it's really nice to have somebody on your team like Zach that's like, I'm asking him questions all the time, bro. I milked that fucking mentorship, bro. Like I milked that shit because like I wanted to make sure that everything was gonna happen the way that I wanted it to. And once I got a hold of sourcing, once Zach helped me source, everything is like, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah, it's really just about learning SellerAmp and Keepa because
Yeah.
like once you like learn the basics of those, you can really like just do your own due diligence and just determine if something's profitable or not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yeah, just like having me like help point you in the right direction definitely helps. But it's like you did a lot of the work yourself. Like you gotta, it like I related a lot to the gym. It's like I'm gonna give you the blueprint, but like you got to put in your own reps and source and like really learn it. So you don't even need me because like ideally like I'm there to help you with anything you need. But ideally like you don't want me to like do your business for you. Like you want to be able to do it on your own.
Yeah, you have to come into it with a mindset of like I'm gonna make it happen no matter what. Like I'm gonna make this thing work because it does take time, bro. Like it takes time, especially if you don't have time. If you're like a single mom or you got like a crazy ass like career going on, it's still doable, but it takes more time the less time that you want to give it. You have to put the work in. And Zach's there to help you, but you gotta do your part.
Yeah, and like this is something where it's like you can totally start this, in my opinion, as like you have a 9 to 5 and like you're trying to escape it. Like in my opinion, this is way easier than like social media marketing or like copywriting or like anything like that. I feel like Amazon FBA is like the easiest business model for beginners just because they do everything for you. Literally, your only job is just finding profitable products, which is hard in the beginning, but it's like every business model is hard in the beginning. Like you really just got to stick with it. But what's like the biggest like takeaway that you would say is like helpful to someone like starting like Amazon? Just like stay consistent with everything.
Yeah, I would say like the biggest thing to focus on if you're gonna start Amazon and you have like a 9 to 5 is just like having a goal in mind. Like for me, it was like I want to make enough where I can leave my job. Like my number was 1.5 times what I was making at my job. And to be honest, I was like expecting to do that within like the first 6 months, but bro, like we hit that shit early.
Let's go.
And yeah, so like if you're gonna start this, just have the mindset of like I'm gonna get into it and I'm not gonna quit until this shit like pops off. Yeah. And if you do that, bro, it's gonna work. It's not saturated. It's not like it's not over. Amazon's not crashing. Like you don't get fear mongered into like people making content about Amazon going down or whatever, bro. This shit is only going up. Like it's impossible to fail with the right people on your team.
And so how long did it take you to like start making that 1.5x more than you were making at your job, like with Amazon?
Yeah, like I said, I thought it was going to take like 6 months, but a month later, bro, I'm looking at my Amazon seller account and I'm like, damn, like I could quit right now. And so it was around the time that Hood Rich had his event in Miami. So I was like, Zach's going, I'm going to go, bro. Like I'm going to take the leap of faith. Like I made the 1.5 times and I was like, let's do it, bro. I quit my job that day because my boss was hoeing on me trying to get me to stay. So I was like, I'm going to Miami, bro. Like quit the job. I'm going to Miami.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, like this shit, it's hard when you see like everyone making content about it. It's like, damn, like are they really making money off this shit? Mm-hmm. But it's like it really does work. Like if you put in the work, you will make money, no question.
Yeah,
like,
bro. I'm someone who's not in this. Like I didn't start this for content. I started this to leave a job, bro. And like I'm a regular dude. Like I said, like a month ago, I was in a warehouse, bro, moving furniture around. So it's not like something that you got to be like crazy invested in, or like it's not something that's impossible to get in. I'm here, bro. I'm doing this shit, and you can too. Anybody can do this.
Anyone can do this shit. I just want to throw up some proof real quick because everyone talks shit, but no one has anything to back it up. But this is literally almost 12K profit in the last 19 days selling on Amazon. All just brand name products. So like this shit is possible. Totally works if you put in the work. Yeah. And like biggest thing I would say is just stay consistent, stick with it. All these business models work.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of is the person going to actually stay committed. But yeah, no, like you got anything else to add?
Credit too. Like, bro, so I started tapping in with Zach like 4 months ago. And I knew like I needed to get my credit right. And that's why like another big thing about Amazon is make the credit happen because I want to say 6 months ago, my credit score was a 380, bro. I had a repo and everything. Tapped in with Zach, he got me right, and then like, boom, we're in New York with the fucking Amex Gold, bro.
Literally.
Like within 6 months, this shit, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So definitely tap in with Zach, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely anything you guys need for credit repair, business funding, or Amazon FBA, definitely hit me up. All links below. What's your Instagram? I'll throw it in there.
Lane Ontiveros, bro. Find me. Lane.Ontiveros. The last name's hard to spell, but just Zach will tag me.
I'll throw it in the description. But yeah, anything you guys need about Amazon, just hit me up. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. Peace.